He wasn't the GOAT either because that's a tough situation.
There was the stage all set for Reggie.
Yeah, but Reggie's exhausted right now. He struggled the last couple games. There's a little yellow light on.
And it's flashing. There's Antoine Walker, 5 of the Celtics, 8 points in overtime for Antoine.
Antoine played very well in the overtime, excuse me.
So 91-89, Indiana going stone cold late in the game and in overtime and regulation and in OT. And the last chance, Indiana with a chance to close out at home, and now they got to go to Boston and play Game 7 on TNT Saturday night, 92-89.
What time, Ernie?
We don't know. It's
TBA
announced. 92-89.
That's what TBA stand for?
Hey, listen to Antoine Walker after the game.
Nobody gave us a chance. I listened to everybody on TNT last night talking about we going home. Boston ain't good enough, and Reggie Miller. But I think Reggie might just played his last game in this building.
I guess I overreacted to a hard foul. Thought it was unjust. I just lost my cool. It almost cost us. I'm just happy we got this win. I mean, I'm pretty much speechless, man. The guys really picked me up. Unbelievable. I don't know what I'll be, how I feel right now. We had lost this game all on the bonehead play, but guys just do a better job of keeping my cool, and hey, it's Game 7.
Paul Pierce showing up with that get-up in jest after the game, but
yeah, it was just.
I mean, he says an unjust call. When you saw that happen, Charles, what'd you think?
Or was he talking an unjust foul?
Your name Charles.
I thought he was saying it was an unjust foul, but I'm just kind of clarifying for you because you need help a lot of times.
I think in this situation, when it could have changed the outcome of the game, I thought it was unjust call also. Is it a foul? Maybe good acting, maybe he shouldn't have did it, but I don't think officials should ever dictate the final outcome of a game.
But under any other circumstances, you see this happen in a game, you'd call a technical on him?
Well, that was a good acting job. You can get
Tinsley sold it, granted.
Yeah, but I'm saying
didn't really dispute it when it happened.
That could have changed. He already had one technical.
Well,
that's why.
Well, it didn't matter. He was already getting tossed.
He didn't know what the hell was going to happen at that time. It happened so quickly. I just don't want officials dictating the outcome of the game. That could have cost Boston the game.
Well, I think Paul said it best, though. Bonehead.
Yeah, exactly.
He has to know he's going to get fouled hard. And the reason you're fouling hard is because you want the guy to go to the line and feel something, so he might be thinking about my wrist being slapped hard or what have you. So Jamal Tinsley, as you saw, was not viciously going after him. It was just, I got to foul this guy hard, make him go to the line and knock it in. He got up under Paul, and Paul trying to, I guess, retaliate. He's cleared it up the best, and he said it the best. It was bonehead. So fortunately, they won. Game 7 on. We never said that Boston wasn't good enough. I don't think any of us have said that. We just didn't want to work on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
He was
Time,
speaking for
TBA.
me, too.
Tracy McGrady and the Rockets.
For me, too.
They're trying to work on Saturday, too, if they can stay alive against the Mavs.
We never said they weren't good enough.
Neither one of us wanted to work
rooting
on
for. It's a difference.
They had pom-poms on in the back.
TNT, exclusive home of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Boost your shave to a new level of performance with new Mach 3 Comfort Gel, designed to partner with all Mach 3 razors to make Gillette's best shave even better. New Mach 3 Comfort Gel, the best a man can get.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you
second period of extra time. It's been a grueling match for both teams. Chad chases the ball. Ramos takes the throw. Oh, man!
The longer and harder you exercise, the more severe your hydration needs become, and that can cause you to fall apart.
Again.
That's why there's new Gatorade Endurance Formula. This unique 5-electrolyte formula puts back more of what your body loses during your most punishing activities. New Gatorade Endurance Formula.
America's favorite home gym is more affordable than ever. Now you can get the all-new Bowflex Extreme for just $19 a month. Call the number on your screen for a free DVD or video and check it out. Bowflex's Power Rod technology delivers results. powerful arms, defined legs, a stronger chest, and a toned, sexy core. And owning a Bowflex home gym is so affordable. Great results are easy with a new Extreme. All it takes is one simple workout, 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, to get in the best shape of your life. The Extreme is built so well that we back it with an unrivaled 7-year warranty. And so effective, it comes with Bowflex's 100% satisfaction guarantee. Through this special offer, you can own one with no money down and just $19 per month. You can't get this Bowflex deal anywhere else. Call us for a free DVD or video, or visit us online and find out how to get your Bowflex for just $19 a month today.
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association is intended solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any retransmission, reproduction, rebroadcast, or other use or dissemination of this telecast or the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited.
The halftime report has been brought to you by Verizon Wireless, the official wireless provider of the NBA.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, honey, it's a camera phone. It's 2 camera phones.
Oh, it's a Mother's Day miracle. Oh, hey, I'll take this one.
This year, Mother's Day isn't just for moms. Get Mom an LG VX6100 camera phone from Verizon Wireless for $49.99 and pick up one for yourself free. Plus, you can add unlimited text and picture messaging to your in-calling for just $5 a month from our enhanced service area. But hurry, this deal ends May 8th.
I sent you a picture of the syrup.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
These low fares to your favorite vacation destination start at just $49. Book yours at southwest.com.
Hey, Angie. Going to the post office?
Post office? Angie, post office, 3 seconds.
No matter how many packages you need to send, you don't have to go to the post office. Just log on to USPS.com. Pay postage, get insurance, print labels, and we'll pick them up for free.
I'm at the post office.
Just one more way the U.S. Postal Service is working for you.
Noisy brakes are never a welcome sound. That's why there are Wagner Thermoquiet brake pads. The patented sound insulator dissipates heat and vibration to assure quiet, effective stopping power. So, at least your brakes will be quiet. Insist on Wagner Thermoquiet from the world leader in brake pads.
Oh, no.
You were the chosen one!
PG-13.
These gardens have the most exquisite Venus flight.
Oh, he likes you.
Go where you want with your free weekend from Avis.
Did you know this geyser has 16,000 pounds of water pressure?
16,500, son!
Now rent for a week and get a free weekend to use later. Find our lowest prices at avis.com.
Edgar, I shall take the voice of this lovely woman.
This is Trump?
And put it into this...
Why?
To tell the world the benefits of Affleck with sex appeal.
Brilliant, sir!
I know. Now throw the switch.
If you're hurt and can't work, Affleck can help pay your bills with cash.
Genius! And her? Affleck!
Welcome back to Houston, Texas on TNT. This is Game 6. The Dallas Mavericks lead the series 3-2. Dallas trying to close out the Rockets. Some of the highlights in the first half.
Well, the energy of Mike James. He came in firing 5 of 8, 13 points. 24 points by their bench. Ryan Bowen gave him a nice lift, and then Tracy McGrady at the end of the half. This is a spectacular finish for the Rockets. Gave them a real high going in. Jason Terry did knock down a 3 to cut into that lead before halftime, but Kevin, you look at the numbers, the Rockets shooting at 53%. The only area they're getting beat in really is at the three-point line. Points in the paint big, second chance points, points off turnovers. Now they have got to take that surge from the second quarter and come right out and bring it with the third quarter.
We had a 20-point swing in that second quarter at one point. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Mavericks felt like it could be worse. You know, that three-pointer by Terry before the end of the half was huge for them. They stopped attacking the basket late in the first half, and they think that cost them. They got into a half-court game, and that is Houston's game, obviously. And expect to see some of Darrell Armstrong in the second half. If Mike James gets going again, the Mavericks want an experienced guy coming in off the bench to try and cool him down, guys.
So that is our Dodge game summary. In that second quarter, Doug, the Houston Rockets outscored the Dallas Mavericks 34-19, and the Rockets 34 points. The highest scoring quarter of the series.
Yeah, their second highest scoring was the fourth quarter of Game 5 when they had 32. It's interesting. I thought this was going to be a defensive series. The Rockets actually have stayed in this series by playing very good offense. They're going to have to find a way tonight to get some defensive stops. And Kevin, Jeff Van Gundy is going back to his starting lineup. Bobby Sura, Scott Padgett on the floor, along with Tracy McGrady, David Wesley, and Yao Ming. Yao Ming attempted only 3 shots in that first half in 15 minutes. He has got to give them a big second half. It was Tracy McGrady in the first half with Mike James. They need Yao Ming's presence inside, or they will not win this game.
So starting the second half, Wesley, Sura, Padgett, Yao, and McGrady, the Houston 5. And T-Mac with the game-high 19. Dampier Nowitzki with Howard and Jason Terry and Michael Finley, the Dallas 5, to start the third quarter. Dirk Nowitzki guarded by McGrady. Rebound by Dampier, who looked to be shoving off of Yao.
Again, the only thing he's done in this series is get some offensive rebounds. That's actually 21 offensive rebounds now in the series, so he is giving his team some extra possessions.
Yao is down, Howard is open, and Josh Howard nails a 2. He's playing with 3 fouls, and that is a concern with Jeff Van Gundy on the Houston sideline.
Well, Bobby Sura has got to get himself going. He was flu-ridden, actually was in the hospital for Game 5, had IVs. Doesn't look to be himself tonight, but he's got to will himself to some success here. As we see Yao Ming in the paint. Kevin, he's got to get more touches down there. Dampier cannot guard him, nor can Nowitzki. He's got to demand the basketball.
Dallas has won 3 straight games in this series. There is a Padgett foul. After the Houston Rockets, Doug, won the first 2 games of the series on the road in Dallas at the American Airlines Center. Dallas has come back with a variety of stars, namely Jason Terry, to take this series 3-2 into this Game 6.
Well, Game 3, that 20-0 run to give it a 2-1 game, and then in Game 4, a 15-5 finish to even the series and get the home court back, and then the win in Game 5 to give them 1 game from moving on.
Missed by Howard, and Sura takes it the other way. Sura playing with the bad knee, bad back. In fact, he was in the hospital earlier this week before Game 5 because of the flu. This is Wesley for 2. Finley for 3. McGrady. Tracy McGrady. They're knocked away, and Dampier with some good Dallas defense. Sura, and there's Howard, and Sura tangled up.
Sura was just waiting. He thought Josh Howard got 2 shots in on Yao Ming in the first half. And actually, Bob Sura was back. It was a 1-on-4 fast break. There was no place for Josh Howard to go. And watch Sura, he takes his foul. He's got 3 teammates back with him. This was a message foul right there. Like, okay, you know what? You had your shots at Yao Ming in the first half. I'm going to let you know that we're here and we're not going to go down without a fight. Bobby Sura, he got a lot of grit and toughness. And you know what? He might not be himself, Kevin. You talked about all the injuries and about the IVs and the flu and stuff. This guy will compete. I think they're going to call it a flagrant foul. And or was it a technical? So because Nowitzki's technical, so Nowitzki's shooting the free throw.
Sura is sporting a little black eye from an earlier encounter in this series, as you see. And Nowitzki hits it. Both teams are 8 of 11 shooting free throws tonight. And Dallas will inbound the ball.
It's going to be some kind of finish. Can Houston find a way to get back to Dallas? Dallas would not like to see them anymore this season.
It's Nowitzki losing it and then reeling it back in. The shot clock is down to 5. Dampier and Finley for 3. Big time shot by Michael Finley. He's got 7.
How about this series? The Mavericks shooting the 3 48%.
And McCready for 3 at the other end, who matches the shot by Finley.
And they're shooting 43% from 3. Normally in the playoffs, those threes stop not going in under pressure. Not in this series. Teams are shooting the ball so well from the perimeter.
Terry wheeling in. Howard tried to slam, and Dampier gets another offensive rebound, which you talked about the entire series.
Dribble penetration. Big men come over to help, and then there's no one on the backside to rebound the basketball.
Terry goes down, and Sura goes in. And Dampier grabs the ball. Dampier playing a better game tonight. 7 rebounds. Terry, Dampier, and Finley.
See, I still think they got to throw the ball inside to Yao Ming. They've got to give him some touches.
That's a 3-point miss by Nowitzki. It's a rebound by Yao, who gets only his 2nd rebound tonight.
I tell you, if I'm him right now, I'm demanding the basketball. I want the ball in the lane. I want to catch. I want to finish.
McCready to Yao. Defended well by Dampier and Nowitzki.
Looks like he's very tired already here. This is a very fast pace. Yao Ming looks like he's tired coming out of this 3rd quarter.
Finley gets away from Wesley. He's a pretty good perimeter defender. That's a nice move by Finley, who now has 9. And Dallas closes to within 2. And there's a steal. Terry to the trailing Nowitzki into Paget, and down it goes, and we are tied just like that.
Well, Bobby Sura was going to get a timeout. Jeff Van Gundy said, I want a timeout, and Jason Terry pressured him and turned the ball over. They've got to get it across here. They're going to get a violation.
And they get it by 1 second. Let's go to the 8-second violation. So 17 seconds in the shot clock. Dallas has a 6-0 run, and they've come back to tie.
Well, Dallas has come roaring out. I think that big 3 that David Aldridge talked about, that Jason Terry had kept them afloat, and they are right back in this game.
Mine's got a window.
Mine too.
Business travelers, we got you something. Southwest has new leather seats and roomier cabins for more comfortable flights.
I love leather.
You are now free to move about the country.
Here we go. Hey, you guys need a tow? Sure.
Best friends, you're there when I need you. Best friends, you know I'm there for you.
Dodge Ram. It's everything you've ever dreamed of. In one powerful truck.
Man, that was sweet. For you. You can ride in the truck next time.
Moms, they have so much to deal with. That's why they really deserve an extra cool Mother's Day gift from Radio Shack. Mom will be the talk of the block with this new Sprint PCS Vision Picture Phone PM8200 by Sanyo. Buy one for just $59.99 and get one free with 2-year agreements. No wonder Radio Shack sells more wireless phones than any other consumer electronics retailer. Yes, for all Mom has to put up with, she's worthy of the best this year. From Radio Shack, we make it easy.
How's your salad?
You?
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 Not.
Not.
So we got and you got
Try Wendy's new Mediterranean chicken salad, a bold blend of herb-seasoned chicken, crumbled feta, and grape tomatoes made fresh throughout the day. For a salad that's anything but come to Wendy's. It's better here.
The 2005 NBA Playoffs on TNT. Brought to you by Rocky Mountain Refreshing Coors Light. Taste the cold. And by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge.
We've had 9 ties and 5 lead changes in this game.
You can see Yao Ming is so concerned about fouling. He pulls away at the last minute here to stay out of foul trouble. And it's what happens now. You got the chain reaction, guys going to the boards. Eric Dampier gets his 4th offensive rebound. Tonight he has more offensive rebounds in this series than defense. And Yao Ming right now has 6 points. Eric Dampier has 6. If Dampier plays him even, the Rockets have no chance to win this game. This is what dribble penetration does. They shoot almost 30 free throws, open threes. It leads to help defense, 49% from 3. He's got 22 offensive rebounds, and you get Yao in foul trouble. He has 26 fouls. So it's like a chain reaction when you let guys get in the lane. But Yao Ming cannot allow Dampier to play him even, or the Rockets will go home today.
Dampier right now with 6 and 7 rebounds, and the Rockets are shooting 49%. And that's a good-looking three-point shot put in by Paget.
The starters have to help the Rockets today. Sura has struggled, Paget has struggled, Wesley, it's been the bench, but this team has to help their bench.
That's a Finley 2, a rebound by Bob Sura. Dallas is shooting 46%. Foul. It's on Josh Howard. Oh, make it Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki picks up his 2nd.
It's so noisy in here that Tracy McGrady could not hear his teammates yelling that Nowitzki was coming in from behind. Kevin, the starters, what I was talking about, have got to play well here. Jeff Van Gundy does not want to go to his bench this quickly.
That was a 3-point miss by Tracy McGrady. Rebound by Yao Ming.
Let Yao Ming get a touchdown on the post, get him on the move. He's got to catch the ball and be a threat.
Here's McGrady into Dampier. Rebound by Dirk Nowitzki. And Dirk has collected 9 rebounds with his 14 points and slashes inside with the foul. McGrady and Yao were there defending. And the foul goes on Tracy McGrady.
Well, you heard Charles and Kenny talking at halftime about Dirk Nowitzki falling in love with his jumper and shooting it too much. Well, now he's starting to attack that basket. This will be his 8th and 9th free throws of the game. He had shot 50 going into today's game, so that's been a big part of what he's doing in the first half. Sort of floating out on that floor, shooting the jumper, now starting to get himself in that paint.
And you can see the playoff free throw leaders, and Dirk is right there, and Paul Pierce of Boston on top in that category. In these playoffs, Doug, he's scoring 3 less points, shooting 8% less from the floor, and averaging 3 less rebounds a game.
Well, I thought last game was the first game where he had a total game. He's had some games where he scored, but he had 13 rebounds and 4 steals in game 5. So he helped his team in a lot of other areas rather than just points.
Good catch by Sura, a wild pass by Paget. Each team is led by 10. McGrady. Jason Terry's got 7 points. He has been one of the stars of this series. Dampier screen. Terry to Finley. Shot clock is down to 4. Dampier over Yao.
Eric Dampier off the glass. 8 points in this game. By far his best offensive effort.
Looks like that little
Avery Johnson
session that you were talking about earlier in the broadcast with the coach paid off.
Yeah, Avery Johnson said he did not deserve a day off yesterday. He came in and worked out with the head coach. The other guys are rested.
Paget against Nowitzki. Now we're setting the screen. There's a Dampier screen. Howard to the rack, and a great play by Josh Howard.
He went away from the screen as the Rockets jumped to try to trap him. He went away from the screen, and then there was no help there. So a nice read by Josh Howard.
Rockets have hit 4-3.
There you go. Get him in the post. Throw him the ball. Let him go to work. You got to keep him involved. You can't let him go 5-6 minutes at a time without catching the ball on the offensive end. It's discouraging, but he's got to want it. Got to tell his teammates, throw me the ball.
He's only taken 6 shots.
And he's got to take 15 or 16.
Dallas is at 5 threes tonight. 5 of 10. It's Dirk Nowitzki for 2. Rockets are +3 in rebounding tonight.
Go back to Yao Ming once again. Let him get deep post position and throw him the ball.
McGrady against Howard. And the foul, number 4 on Josh Howard.
When he catches it in here, there's no way anybody can defend this. He's too big. Right over the top, he's got the soft shooting touch. Kevin, the thing that worries me right now about Tracy McGrady is he's spending so much energy right now to keep his team in the game. Come fourth quarter, how much is he going to have in the tank? This is why he's got to use Yao Ming during these stretches to help him so he can have that kind of energy to be the closer today.
And that's the biggest difference with these two teams. Dallas has got the extended bench, and really the two main features are McGrady and Yao of the Houston Rockets. Check out NBA TV for highlights, breaking news, press conferences, and behind-the-scenes action during the entire postseason. NBA TV, your home for complete playoff coverage.
And I know what Tracy McGrady's got on his mind. You know, we're going to go down today. I'm going to go down shooting. But he's got to make sure he allows Yao Ming to help him so that he once again can put the finishing touches on the game like he did the first 2 games.
Stackhouse is in for the first time in the second half and works here against David Wesley. Stackhouse hit the first 6 shots. He has now missed 4 straight. McGrady. Rebound by Stackhouse. A 3 by Finley is short and picked up by Finley. And they'll reset the offense.
Long shots mean long rebounds. All 5 guys have to go to the board. You cannot leak out early.
Terry's got 7. Sir is on him. Into Dampier, picked up by Terry on the fumbled pass. Nowitzki for 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. He's got 5.
Rockets were lucky on that possession. They gave him 3 point-blank shots.
Paget for 3. Dampier clutches on to his 8th rebound with 8 points.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki struggling a little bit again tonight from the floor. 4 of 14, 9 of 22 in Game 5.
Dallas has missed 5 straight. Dampier, that was a 3-second violation.
That's because Dampier didn't shoot the ball. When on the penetration, he had an open shot, so Dirk Nowitzki was waiting for the offensive rebound. You saw Dampier say, I should have shot the ball. You're shooting the ball well tonight. You've made all 4 shots. Go up and take that shot.
They want to take out McGrady and put in Barry, but they were too late on the substitution, Doug, I think. Yep, McGrady's got to stay in the game when they wanted to bring him out.
I'm sure he's trying to get him 3 minutes here because you've got a 5-point lead. You're playing with a cushion, so you give him a little time to rest going into that 4th quarter.
McGrady with the drive on Dampier and into Yao. There have been so many, and I think you alluded to this earlier, but so many passes by McGrady to teammates that they just have not been able to handle.
And what happens is, you know, Tracy says, you know, you're fumbling my passes, and I might as well go ahead and shoot it. You see the frustration here on his face. 3 or 4 times he's penetrated. His teammates have dropped passes. He's got to stay with them, though, and continue to trust them.
I'm Chris Alexander.
I'm Joe Lay.
I'm Lisa Adelsberger.
And I'm proud to work at Anheuser-Busch.
The only major American brewery that's still American owned.
Because when profits stay in the U.S.,
so does your money.
And because all of us believe
that the greatest country in the world deserves the best beer in the world.
Why do the employees of Anheuser-Busch work so hard to make the world's finest beer?
Because I am an owner.
I'm an owner.
I'm an owner.
This is America's beer. This is Anheuser-Busch.
Whoa. Oh.
The all all-new Dodge Dakota.
Nice, yeah.
With affordable V8 power.
This is gonna look great in our bedroom. You are such an
And the most overall interior room.
wonderful man.
The best place to watch your favorite college teams? Sports Pack, only from DirecTV. Over 25 specialty and regional sports networks no true sports fan should be without. Sports Pack from DirecTV, just $12 or less per month. Order now at DirecTV.com or call 1-800-DirecTV.
Who decides what the next big thing in TV is? Who judges which innovations bring TV to the next level? The answer is easy. You do. DirecTV never stops looking for ways to bring you the best TV possible. Maybe that's why we've been ranked #1 in customer satisfaction 3 years running. Putting our customers first. Just another example of how DirecTV is rethinking the way television should be.
With the Houston Rockets leading by 5, late third quarter, time for the Around the Gatorade Cooler Report with our David Aldridge. DA?
Guys, we got 3 NBA champions sitting here. Clyde Drexler sitting next to Elvin Hayes. And Clyde, obviously you won a championship with the Rockets here. The emotions of trying to avoid being closed out. What do you think they're going through over there?
They're going through a whole lot. Every possession counts. It's up to them what determines the fate of this game. It's in their building. They have the momentum. They got to close out the Mavericks. Take it to Game 7, and it's anybody's ball game.
What do you think McGrady's going through? He has to guard Nowitzki, guard Finley, and also score 30.
And he's doing a great job of it.
Clyde, you're on the Legends Tour, the Destination Finals Tour with Elvin Hayes and Moses Malone. Tell us how that's going.
Destination Finals. It's the culmination of the NBA playoffs. It doesn't get any better because we get to go around the country, interact with our great fans, and talk about the game of basketball. Let me tell you something. The playoffs are where legends are born.
Absolutely. Elvin, you're an old bullet. What do you think of the Wizards doing right now?
Well, I'm really proud of them. I watched them the other night, and they gave away a 22-point lead and came back, and won it in the last few seconds. And so they are playing really great. I'm glad basketball playoffs have come back to Washington.
Nice. Thanks very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game. Back to Kevin.
All right, 2.5 to play in this third quarter. A third personal foul was just put on Dampier. Bowen is in, and Indiana, and held by Dampier. But also Jason Terry was leaning in, and they give it to Dampier, who's now got 4.
Kevin, we had a great scene after Tracy McGrady had thrown the ball to Yao Ming and he had dropped the pass. Watch Tracy over here just putting his arms around him and just encouraging him how much he's going to need him at the end of this game to help him close it out. That's leadership. When you have a young guy like that who goes over to his partner, you see tonight, again, Yao Ming has got to get it done in the fourth quarter to help Tracy to try to help get this game back to Game 7. It's an important 2.5 minutes here to try to finish this period with McGrady resting in a 5-point lead.
There's 26 points by McGrady, leading all scorers. This is Yao. Rebound by Marquise Daniels. He's out there with Stackhouse, Finley, Terry, and Dirk Nowitzki. It's the Dallas 5. Yao, Bowen, Wesley, Surratt, and Berry for Houston. Sherry Stackhouse with a great move inside.
Once he gets that left shoulder inside you and he can drive with that right hand, he's so powerful, loves to spin back and finish, as you saw in that play.
As Dallas gets their first field goal in 3.5 minutes, they're shooting 44%. Houston shooting 48%. And Surratt with 8 seconds on the shot clock watches a whistle blow down low away from the ball. And it's going to go on Yao for the 3rd time.
We've seen him commit this same foul 3 times in the playoffs in the same position on the floor. Watch what happens now. Watch his off arm as he gets it up right there. And the minute he gets that and sort of pushes away, that's going to be an automatic foul on the offensive end. You're not allowed to dislodge with your off arm.
Nowitzki did a good job trying to hold it down and then the catapult the other way.
And McGrady is back in. He only got about a 2-minute rest. Jeff Van Gundy knows how important to finish this quarter is.
Darrell Armstrong is in for the first time in the game. Stackhouse. And he just coughed the ball up himself. The triple drive lost it, and the turnovers now 10 for Dallas, 12 for the Houston Rockets.
The bench is in, and this is where the Rockets thrived in the first half. John Barry played well, Mike James. Wesley's out there with Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady.
McGrady against Nowitzki, the alley-oop for Yao. Foul on Nowitzki.
Did you see how much softer that pass was, though? Instead of throwing it in the lane with speed on it, he floated it at the basket. Watch him, he gets hung in the air, and he's hanging, and at the last second, he sort of floats, and he said, I got to count on my 7'6" center who's being able to go up and get that. Now, free throws, Kevin. We talked about game 5. Yao Ming missed 5 free throws in the fourth quarter. McGrady 3. They were 8 of 16. Jerry Stackhouse with a technical. So an opportunity here to step up and make 3 free throws to push this lead now up to 6.
So Wesley hits his. He's now 2 of 2. Yao is at the line, 2 of 4. And Doug, you bring up some interesting numbers in that fourth quarter free throw shooting by Yao and Tracy McGrady both.
Well, they were 20 of 30 the other night. They missed 10, but 8 of them were in the fourth quarter. And they lose a 1-possession game. That free throw shooting under pressure.
Pretty easy math.
And Yao Ming, normally an 80% free throw shooter, has now missed 3 here in the game today. He is 2 of 5. You know, it gets mental. It's like missing short putts in golf. You know, you start the first hole and you miss a short putt, and you don't want any of those putts the rest of the day. It haunts you.
It's a bad time for him to be in a funk. Armstrong, Stackhouse picked up by Wesley. Daniels with the screen. Stackhouse around Yao. What a play! Wipe it away. Travel by Stackhouse.
Jerry's
almost sensational.
Jerry's trying to do a little bit too much. He was so good in the first half, playing within the framework of what they're doing. He's so fired up here to help his team. He's playing a little bit too fast. And there's Darrell Armstrong. You heard David Aldridge say at halftime they wanted him to play against Mike James, and here we see that matchup.
Each team is led by 10. Finley into McGrady.
You know what?
Michael Finley has got 11 points in 29 minutes, but 7 of those have come in this third quarter. Yao. That's an ejection by Dirk Nowitzki, who continues to play well. And here comes Dallas, a difference of about 4 seconds, game clock to shot clock.
You saw Yao had no lift on that play. He caught the ball and could not jump. I don't know if that's fatigue or if he was just in an awkward position.
No fouls to give either way. Nowitzki. He is 4 of 14. Finley is 5 of 10. And now he betters that. And Michael Finley hits the 3. He's got 14. Dallas by 1. And Wesley into Nowitzki with the block shot. His second in a row. And Finley at the buzzer just grazes the iron. Dirk Nowitzki with a terrific end to the third quarter.
Momentum on the side of Dallas as once again they go into the fourth quarter. This is a poised, confident team. Remember, they were down 0-2. They had lost twice at home. They have the look of a winner right now in their eyes.
Joe, you're glad we got the Durango, right?
Of course.
And you liked all the money we saved when we bought it, right?
Got us a bigger boat.
And you like all the room and the ride?
Sure.
Oh, and how about the Hemi engine and the DVD player and the hands-free cell? Then why won't you use the navigation system?
I'm not lost.
Dodge Durango.
This is starting to look familiar.
It's a lot of great stuff for a great price.
My grandson wants to be an astronaut. So he has a telescope and is hooked up to his computer. Andromeda? We saw it. The rings of Saturn, the Cat's Eye Nebula. I didn't know it was there, but we saw it. We just type in the name of a star, and off we go, just like astronauts.
Start something cosmic. Start anything you like. Choose from a world of software and devices that run on Windows.
Nokia 9300.
Starting this summer, pack everything, but still travel light.
We're in the second period of extra time. It's been a grueling match for both teams. Chad chases the ball. Ramos takes a throw. Oh, man!
The longer and harder you exercise, the more severe your hydration needs become, and that can cause you to fall apart. That's why there's new Gatorade Endurance Formula. This unique 5-electrolyte formula puts back more of what your body loses during your most punishing activities. New Gatorade Endurance Formula.
Hey, Angie. Going to the post office?
Post office?
Angie, post office, 3 seconds.
No matter how many packages you need to send, you don't have to go to the post office. Just log on to USPS.com. Pay postage, get insurance, print labels, and we'll pick them up for free.
Shh, I'm at the post office.
Just one more way the U.S. Postal Service is working for you.
From the fastest and strongest to the most capable and most powerful. Dodge Ram trucks. Matched by none, envied by all.
Come on, man, floor it!
With the Houston Rockets facing elimination, we start the fourth quarter. Dallas leads by 1. Rockets led by 5 late in the third. Doug, the fourth quarter has decided every game of this series so far.
And it's been the Rockets' offense. When they have shot the ball well, you've seen they average over 28.5 points a game, shot 64%, 77% from the line in the wins. And look at the losses. They have not been able to make shots. So going in, will their offense be good enough to finish? And look at Tracy McGrady in the 2 wins. 55% in the fourth quarter, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and the 3 losses, 27%, 5 for 10. You got to throw fatigue out of the way right now. You've got to trick yourself. You got 12 minutes here to try to get to a game 7.